The Jailbreak Airport, a staple of the game, home to the one and only cargo plane, which is no longer a one and only because it hasn't been updated in 6 years. The truth is, the airport has been stale, and the cargo plane Robbery has been begging for a revamp.
I can't do it.
So today, a friend and I took it upon ourselves to revamp the airport and fix the cargo plane. So today, you're gonna see the full story on how we did this. So let's take it back 48 hours. What to upload? What to upload? What to... Hello? Who's this?
Hello, Theo. My YouTube senses were tingling, and I sensed that you're out of video ideas. Perhaps I could spare one?
What? Nah, man. I already got plenty of those. And also, who is this?
Oh, me? It's Metal Century. You know, the Creator Dealership guy?
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I've got an idea for a map concept. A revamp of the airport. With an entire cargo plane reimagining. You in for a crossover episode?
Sure, man. I'll be there soon. Alright, so I'm thinking, we actually need to make the airport interesting because, you know, it's bland, alright? It's bland, it's pretty nothingy.
Also, we should definitely extend the runway, but we might have to dig into the surrounding hills a bit.
Oh yeah, that way we can make the plane much bigger when we're actually getting the robbery fixed.
Yeah, I actually have an idea cooking up for the plane, but I'll tell you when we get there.
12 seconds later.
We have cars in the plane.
Oh my god.
Cars in the plane? That's the idea?
No, hear me out. We have a plane that's got 2 spaces for criminals to lock their cars in place, so that the crates can be
I think I want to tear out this entire strip of land. Yo, what were you saying? See, I was thinking, you know, if we were gonna do what you were yapping about, right? We need to make the airport giant. We gotta have a police base somewhere, the extended runway like you said, and we gotta split it through that mountain over there.
So you're saying we cut down all the trees, dig out the entire mountain, and expect the cargo plane to be able to land in between the 2 sides of the mountains?
Yes.
Wait a minute. I think I hear a plane landing now.
Well, I guess it can't hurt to rob it and criticize it one last time before we actually start building all this.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go. Look at this riveting gameplay.
You know, I feel like this is just a giant flying small store.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, at least jumping out of the plane is interesting.
I guess?
Alright, well, that was 4 minutes of my life I'm never getting back. I guess it's time to stop building, but it's kind of late, man, so I think we should start tomorrow morning.
Alright, be there at 6:30.
See you then. Alright, I'm gonna start the terrain. Can you start building a better runway?
Yeah, let's get going.
Alright, so the project started and we immediately went in different directions. I went ahead and destroyed the entire mountain because I just kind of wanted a dopamine increase. Whereas Metal was going and chipping away at certain areas of the airport that needed to be improved. After the terrain was finally done, we went ahead and laid down the new runway which would eventually become the groundwork for the new strip of the airport. Meanwhile, Metal Sentry was currently starting the plane, but on small stuff like the crates, in which he replaced the old, outdated ones with the modern airdrop crates, only recolored them with a different material. And then after he finished the crates, it was both of us back on structure. I was chipping away at terrain, ruthlessly doing the egregious task of placing trees, and he was basically handling the whole structure of the airport. However, after a while, the terrain was done. We finally had a good-looking new segment of the airport. The runway was complete, and now it looked good. And you guys might be asking, what about the plane? Well, let's see how Metal Sentry's doing on that.
Is it if Goliath, I want to make sure it doesn't fit.
Okay, so clearly he's busy, so I guess just revisit him later. So while Metal Sentry was busy, I went ahead and started working on the part of the airport closest to the entrance, which we had barely worked on yet. I made a few aesthetical changes like moving the bank truck position or moving the air control tower in preparation for what I was going to do next. Adding a police base. I wasn't gonna add a full-on interior, but at least something like a little police outpost will suffice for now.
Meanwhile,
Well, Metal Sentry wasn't commentating over this part, but he was chipping away at the plane, and we were getting things done at a steady pace. So yeah, I was putting the finishing touches on the airport and the little police base I was making, but then I realized that the airport was on a slope, so I had to spend an hour fixing a road. But after that was done, the airport was finished.
Whew, that should do it.
And I finally fixed the road.
Really? You spent 2 hours fixing a road?
Yeah, dude. Wait, the whole point of the video is like the robbery, you know? That's why they clicked.
Oh, I can talk the viewers through that. Oh, don't worry. Talking the viewers through it is kind of my thing. Much like the bank truck, this is a dynamic robbery that can change depending whether or not cops and criminals interact. At the start of a server, the plane will automatically be spawned at the airport and the robbery will be open at night. To start the robbery, both teams are able to initiate plane takeoff. Criminals will need to park their car into the vehicle cargo bay for the vehicle to automatically lock in place and be anchored to the plane. Once it takes off, criminals need to carry cargo crates from the crate bay and into the passenger seats of their car. The more seats you have, the more crates you can carry, the more money you can earn. Which, yes, that does mean you can use the Goliath in this robbery, but good luck because every crate you have weighs your car down more and more. Once you fill up your vehicle, use the key card found in the crate bay to open the back door and fly out with a car parachute. Cops, on the other hand, have a much easier job. All they need to do is board the plane, protect it from enemies, and have it leave jailbreak airspace unscathed for cash. But why exactly are cops protecting it? Well, to make sure it doesn't get shot down, either team can cause the plane to crash down to the ground. Once crashed, all of the crates will scatter about, leaving it open for criminals to steal and cops to protect. Criminals will need to deliver any and all crates to either the crime port or the city criminal base, and cops need to deliver their crates to the military base. Of course, plane crashing is very complex, even for Bedemo standards, but I think I found a solution to that. Take a looky here. I have devised zones for cargo plane crashing. Depending on which zone the cargo plane loses all of its health at determines where the cargo plane will crash. If it loses its health in zone 1, it will land in zone 2, and if it loses its health in zone 2, it will land in zone 3. This way, plane crashing can work within the limitations of how the cargo plane works. Instead of going along one spline, it can adjust wherever it is and move along a different spline.
So that was an insane robbery, but we still have one more thing. The tour. So yeah, from me, thank you guys for 3K. It's been quite a ride, and I guess this concept is like the unofficial 3K special. So you can go ahead and find the game in the link below and play it. But first, for the final thing of this vid, let's go ahead and give our thanks to the guy Metal Century.
12 seconds later.
Seems like a success. People kind of liked it.
Yeah, I'm really proud of how it turned out. You're welcome for the idea, by the way.
Huh?
You know, when you were out of video ideas, I gave you this one.
I'm pretty sure I came up with it, buddy.
No, I'm the one that came up with it.
Alright, buddy.